Hello, my fellow seniors. My name is John E. I was in the cybersecurity computer field for over 35 years and retired from IBM. Why I'm talking to you right now is because I'm upset and angry that seniors are being taken advantage of by scammers, you might have heard that word, or hackers. And I'm going to help you protect yourself from being scammed by giving you a short, little over 10-minute explanation on what to avoid and how to protect yourself from being scammed. Now, when people talk about scamming and hacking, basically, here's how we can relate to it. Scammers are just low-level con artists. And we all know what to do with con artists because we've been around the block for many, many years. Times have changed. When we were younger, people would leave their doors unlocked and they'd pick up hitchhikers. Would they do that now? No. Seniors are the #1 financial target of sleazy scammers. Yes, they are, because we've spent our whole working lives building up a retirement fund, and they want to take it from us in the blink of an eye. So please, never send money to online friends, no matter the hard luck story that they tell you, because it's going to be a lie. They want to get your money, and they don't care how they do it because they're heartless and they're ruthless, and they're going to just break your heart. They're going to take advantage of your loneliness. I know, because during COVID, I was especially lonely, 63 years old. I've spent the last 2 years protecting myself from COVID and staying at home. I got so many calls saying Social Security was going to cut me off and I needed to pay to reinstate my benefits. Social Security will never call you. Never. The government does not work that way. Social Security will never call you. Medicare will never call you. If they, meaning the government, has any reason to contact you, they'll do it through the U.S. Post Office with just regular paper documents. You may sign up for an online program and get some information that way, but you can rest assured most seniors don't do that. Here's a tip. If someone says that you owe them money and they're calling you on the phone and you're asked to pay a debt with a gift card, it's a scam. 100% it's a scam. Do not give them any money. You also need to watch for unapproved cash withdrawals from your bank account. This is something that you can do by watching your bank account. A lot of us are on fixed incomes. I know I am. But if you set a dollar limit with your bank beforehand, that will prevent unapproved withdrawals from these scammers. If they try to take $1,000 out and you set your limit at $200, the bank will not do it. They will stop this withdrawal. Right here, what you're looking at is an example of a fake email sent by a con artist pretending to be Amazon that says your payment's been declined. They want you to click on that to put in a new payment method. When you do, you will go to their website, not Amazon. My tip here, never click on email links. You may have heard of the term phishing. Well, these con artists are phishing for victims. And email links are their #1 way of getting elderly people to give up information. Another thing to avoid is them stealing your debit card PIN numbers. If you're at the grocery store using a debit card, if you're at the bank using the ATM, the best thing for you to do is to cover the keypad. Many of them today come with a shield just for that reason, so that people cannot photograph and video you putting in the numbers. Some don't. as in this example. It's an older one. You need to help and cover it yourself with your hand. Hackers will use malicious software to attack your computer, and you may have heard of terms like virus and malware. Malware is just the shortening of the words malicious software, and that usually comes through the email links. When you click on that, that's where the problem occurs and attacks your computer. So you need to have antivirus software installed on your computer like this technician is doing, or family friend. If you can't do it yourself, hire someone that's trusted to do it, or have a technologically advanced family friend to do it, or family member. Online dating sites are loaded with these con artists, so be cautious. Never trust that the person that you're communicating with is who you think they are, because I can guarantee you 100% it's not. My question, you wouldn't give money to someone if you knew they were a con artist, would you? Would you give money to Bernie Madoff? No. He's gone now, but he conned over $50 billion from people. If you have a gut feeling and you think your online dating site friend is hiding something, I can tell you right now that you are right. These people do this as their job. They're professionals at it. And that's all they do every day. I guarantee when you meet someone through an online dating site and they ask for money, they're a con artist. That's 100% guarantee from someone who's been a cybersecurity expert in the business for 35 years, a fellow senior. I'm going to talk about something a little different now. It's password security, because it's very important. In fact, it's critical. I know it's hard to remember passwords, but you need to have them on your phone. You need to have them on your computer. You need to have them on any device like your iPad. And the reason is this: if that device gets stolen, the person who stole it can get into anything that you have on that device just as if they were you. So never disable the password. Always have one set on there. Otherwise, they can get all the information that's there about your friends. You don't want them to know your friends' information or their phone numbers. They might try to scam them too, or con them. And they can get all your information and get into your account. So always have passwords. And when you have the passwords, trust a family member who you know, that you feel close to, that you can trust, or a caretaker. Maybe you don't have a family member you can trust, or a caretaker, maybe a lawyer, and then keep them in a safe place. So to review, number one, never send money to online friends, because they are not your friends. I guarantee that. Second, the next thing that they're going to do is that they are going to try to call you pretending to be Social Security. Social Security will never call you. Trust me, Medicare will never call you. The government does not call you. The IRS will not call you. These are con artists, and we know what to do with con artists. One of the most important things a senior can do to eliminate these con artists from taking our money is never click on email links. If we're using email, that's their number one way online to get us to give them our money, and it'll never be found again. When people are calling saying they're Social Security or Medicare, we could just ignore all that if it comes up as an unknown caller or a blocked caller, because 99.9% of the time it's not legitimate. Just let it go to voicemail. If it's a doctor, they'll leave a message. Set a withdrawal limit on all your accounts, whether it's your bank account or your credit card. That way they won't be able to withdraw more than you've set the limit for, and you have to approve it. So set it a lower limit and you'll be fine. Physically, they may try to get your PIN number for your debit card. So cover the ATM keypad or cover the keypad at the grocery store so people cannot video you putting in your number. They have some that are shielded, but not all of them, so do that. Have antivirus software installed on your computer. If you can do it yourself, great. Otherwise, get a relative who's technological enough to do it, or hire someone who is trusted, a trusted service that can install. That's very important. Key, always have a password on your computer, your phone, tablet, whatever device. Give it only to a trusted family member, caretaker, or lawyer to be used in a case of emergency. And if you can't remember them, keep them in a secure place, locked up like a safe. Remember, scammers love online dating sites, so be suspicious. Never give money again to anybody you meet, no matter what hard luck story they tell you, and they'll have some doozies. So please hold on to your money. If you follow the cybersecurity tips you've learned today, you can avoid being scammed. I guarantee that these are the most important tips that I've taken and presented to you so that you don't have to listen to every other cybersecurity chaos news that you hear. You can use these tips. Stay cyber safe. And I hope everybody that's listening to me has a wonderful day. We're adults, yes, but these scammers, hackers, con artists, criminals, thieves, no matter what you want to call them, they view us as vulnerable. They don't realize that we know so much because we've been through so much. We've seen every type of con that you can possibly imagine. We just have to recognize that's what they're doing and put aside our good hearts that they're definitely preying on, because as I've said, they're going to tell some really hard luck stories that are all fake. So it's John E saying, I know if you follow these tips, it's going to help you quite a bit. Don't worry about cybersecurity because you can do it. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.